these corporations that are pouring millions and millions of dollars into Black Lives Matter, and you're correct, they said we raised more than $90 million. How much more, we will never know, but $90 million, of which $21 million apparently went to, according to Black Lives Matter themselves, it went to building the black movement. Like, I don't even know what that means. $25 million going to building a black movement.
With Russia's war on Ukraine, disinformation campaigns are doing their thing. And where there's disinformation, you can bet there's one Candace Owens. Welcome into TYT Overruled. I am your host, Adrienne Lawrence. Conservative chaos starter Candace Owens has been trending today on social media for this tweet, which reads, "Absolutely appalling the way Russians are being treated in America and abroad. That our leaders and government institutions are allowing for, and at times calling for, this discrimination following their global Black Lives Matter hysteria is quite telling. Russian Lives Matter." Indeed, the person who reportedly called Black Lives Matter a terrorist organization seems to be co-opting the social justice movement and moniker to advance Russia. Of course, Russia didn't ignore this opportunity. No. Not a chance. The Russian embassy in the United States retweeted Owens' tweet, amplifying the Russian Lives Matter phrase and the accompanying Russian disinformation campaign that Vladimir Putin must be loving. It's interesting how Owens manages to side with a nation that's all about disinformation and egregious war crimes. Oh, but wait.
Of all the people that Republicans could have selected, they picked Candace Owens. I don't know Miss Owens. I'm not going to characterize her. I'm going to let her own words do the talking.
I agree. I actually don't have any problems at all with the word nationalism. I think that it gets, the definition gets poisoned by elitists that actually want globalism. Globalism is what I don't want. So when you think about, whenever we say nationalism, the first thing people think about, at least in America, is Hitler. He was a National Socialist, but if Hitler just wanted to make Germany great and have things run well, okay, fine. The problem is that he had dreams outside of Germany. He wanted to globalize. He wanted everybody to be German, everybody to be speaking German.
Yeah, as much as Owens may have tried to distance herself from those comments in support of Hitler, well, her desire to exploit her blackness in service of Russia as it unnecessarily and cruelly attacks Ukraine is rather shameful. And social media agreed. Uncovering the Truth tweeted, "Why did Candace Owens call Black Lives Matter a terrorist organization, but then say that Russian Lives Matter, a full-blown Russian asset?" Political satirist Jeremy Neuberger tweeted, "Fresh off saying, send American troops to Canada to deal with the tyrannical reign of Justin Trudeau, Candace Owens is now leading the Russian Lives Matter movement as Russia invades Ukraine. What's more, she is a headliner at MAGA events with Trump family members." The U.S. singers who stand with Ukraine tweeted, "Just remember, folks, fascism, Nazis, genocide, ethnic cleansing, bigotry, racism, and thermonuclear war aren't deal breakers for Candace Owens." Candace Owens has proven time and time again that she's here for whatever will advance the white supremacy grift, so I am not shocked at all. I just very much hope that the people in Ukraine stay safe and continue to fight this war to the best of their abilities and have all the support that they need.
Who had a background in chemistry, and they were talking to me about that pond where the deposits of what was left over was actually turning lizards into hermaphrodites.
Yep. So Candace did talk to somebody with a background in chemistry. Now, I don't know if that is a professor or a scientist or a chemist or just somebody who went to chemistry class in high school one day. You never know with Candace, but she said that this person verified for her that there are chemicals in a pond that are turning lizards into hermaphrodites. And now, are these hermaphrodite lizards gay? I don't know. Being a hermaphrodite, does that make you gay? I don't know. I don't think so. But what the hell do I know? I don't have someone with a background in chemistry. And by the way, Candace, since when did you start believing in chemistry? I thought all of COVID was fake and all the scientists were crazy. I thought the vaccine didn't work. Suddenly you believe in science? Where's your chemist? I'm betting they may have won their Herman Cain Award by now. Is that mean? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to understand what the heck Candace is talking about. Because she didn't say that she asked the person with the background in chemistry about making the frogs gay. She thought to herself about making the frogs gay. Yeah, because whenever you wonder if chemicals in a pond are making frogs gay, best to ask yourself and not say it out loud.
and they started having like homosexual tendencies and sounded like this person sounded so educated when they spoke that it was, here was the science and here was the studies that were done and here's where it happened. And I thought to myself, are you saying that they're turning the frogs gay? You know?
And finally, I want to know, what is the end game on the gay frogs, okay? What is the plot? Why are they turning all these frogs gay? Are we supposed to eat the frogs? Well, I don't think we can eat the frogs because frogs' legs, that's a French food, and we're not allowed to eat French food. Remember freedom fries? When did that change? What is the end game on these gay frogs, okay? Are we afraid that the frogs will evolve and one day become gay people? Well, that can't be it because evolution is fake. That's something that other chemists and scientists and whatever that Candace believes in say. So I don't know. I don't know what these gay frogs are up to, but I'll tell you this, I'm going to watch out for them. I'm not going near a pond because, you know, they're out to get us. They're out to I wish we lived in a world where this was important. Candace Owens worried about frogs turning gay. I don't know if it's right to say thankfully we have bigger problems, but I definitely have bigger problems, and I'm sure you do too. But what a break from reality. If you see a frog, don't ask, don't tell. That's my strategy.